Hey, Shalom. I want to first give all honor, all glory, and all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakak Kodash. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shah being the name of the only begotten Son. I want to give all honors also and salutations, to all the ones that's pushing the word across the four corners of the earth. The ones in the councils giving 100% truth, rightly dividing the word of truth. But man, I just wanted to speak on something, man. A lot of people don't understand, one, what words mean, and the etymology of the word, which is, I got this pulled up so that I could, show. But people say words but really don't realize their original meaning, which is what etymology, is. Etymology, it says, come from etymologia, meaning the facts of the origin, meaning the facts of the origin and development of a word. So you know what I'm saying? It says study of the true sense of a word. So basically it's the study of the truth, you know what I'm saying? The true meaning of the word, And the word that I'm looking for and touching here is racism and racist, you know what I'm saying? Now let's break this word down, racism, which race is part of it. Let's see what it means. Okay, that's not the right one. It says people of common descent, a word from the 16th century, from Middle French race, earlier raza, race, breed, lineage, family, right? So if I'm a racist, that means that I'm only for my family, or only for the ones that love me, or only for the ones that are upon my common descent. So now, what y'all fail to realize is the Lord also is racist. Let's just check this word out, racist, just to see if it's in the same area. It says, in the U.S., race hatred, race prejudice had been used, and especially in 19th century political contexts. Negrophobia, Anglo-Saxonism, as belief in the superiority of the English race. But basically, my point was right there. And, like I said, I'm going to show you and prove to you, in fact, that the Lord also is racist, meaning he is for his people and only his people. Because a lot of people say that, oh, this guy's racist, or they show racism, but the scriptures is racist. Wake up. Y'all want, to be a part of everybody and want everybody to be, join hand in hand and all that. No, that's not what the Lord requires. That's not what he wants, Without further ado, let's go on and get into these scriptures, these precepts, to prove my point. This is the first point here. I start at 1. It says, when the Lord thy God shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it, which is the land of Canaan. This is where we were supposed to go when we left Egypt. The Lord told us to go here and that we would possess these people. And this is Yahweh speaking, which is the Heavenly Father, the Most High. But I'll read it verbatim. It says, when the Lord thy God shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it, and has cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites, and the Girgashites, and the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them, thy daughter thou shalt not give unto, thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. Now, right here is what you call, or what a so-called racist statement. Because, like I said, I just showed you, one, what racist means, which is, meaning race going back to someone being of your common descent, of the tribe, of your family, of your lineage, you know what I mean? So, therefore, the Lord is only for his people, that's why he came back, to save only his people. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Let me get that real quick since I said it. Matthew 1 and 21. Because, again, people don't understand the Lord is racist, man. He don't love everybody. That's racism. That's racism. It says, this is Matthew 1 and 21. It says, and she shall bring forth a son, the she is Mary, and thou shalt call his name Jesus, which is really Yahweh Shah, because his name means I am salvation, or he is salvation. It says, for he shall save his people from their sins. Now, therefore, also, Israel is the only one that can sin, because, the Lord only dealt with us. Let's show you what sin is first. But yeah, the Lord only dealt with us, and therefore sin is basically, I'm about to get it for you to show you. Let's see. Here we go. It says, whosoever, 1 John 3 and 4, whosoever committed sin transgressed also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. So, like I said, we are the only ones that can sin, according to Psalms 147 and 19. It says, he showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. So again, like I said, man, we're the only ones that can sin. And even so, that's a racist statement right there, going back to it. Because it said he had not dealt so with any other nation. This is Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So again, man, the Lord does not love everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and he's a racist person. He is for his people. The lost sheep, man. Just like he told the woman. Was it at the well? Let me see. Oh, this is the woman. She had her daughter had a demon on her, and she came and asked for the Lord to ask him to take the demon off. It says, but he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Why didn't he tell her that I'm sent for everybody? That's why I say, man, people don't understand what racism is, man. They really don't. They say, oh, this, that, all, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, they lack knowledge of the scriptures, Here, let me pull that up real quick. And the Lord said this. Matthew 22 and 29. It says, like I said, Jesus is not his real name. His name is Yahweh Shah. So I'm not even going to really say Jesus. I said Mashiach here. But it's really Yahweh Shah. Like I said, Mashiach means the anointed. It says, Hamashiach answered and said unto them, ye do err, not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of God. You know what I'm saying? And that's how people err, because they think racism is being a bad thing, which is not. The Lord requires separation, Let me see. Because he said, here, matter of fact, let me get it. people don't understand the Lord, man. Let's see. I'm going to go straight to the point. Luke 12:51. It says, "Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on the earth? I tell you, nay," meaning no, "but rather division." Because a lot of people that say they love the Lord, you churchgoers, you pastors, this and that, y'all feel like it's going to be a lovely thing when the Lord come back, a holy matrimony. He going to call all his people and everybody going to be saved. No, man. That ain't happening. That's not happening. The Lord is coming to establish his kingdom with blood and the sword and his chariots that's going to destroy America. You know what I'm saying? America is known as Babylon the Great in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, let's stick to the point, because like I said, we're talking about racism here. You know, again, hopefully so far, you know, I've been edified, because again, you know, everybody's not going to get this. Everybody is not going to understand this. There we go. Bear with me. Now, excuse me, Matthew 13:11. It says, and this is Yahweh Shah speaking. It says, "He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the..." Let me go and find the question that he asked. It says, "And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables?" Because that's what the Lord always spoke in. He always spoke in parables. Because, again, there was a distinction. There was a type of people, a type of ear that the Lord would want to reach, or a type of heart or faith in a person that the Lord was looking for. And it's not in everybody. You know what I mean? So, therefore, again, that's racism there also, or racist, whatever you like to call it, you know? But it says, this is Matthew 13:11. It says, "He answered and said unto them, But it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given." You know? And which is the one that is not given it to you 2/3. And also, you know what I'm saying, you so-called white people, you devils, Edomite, Esau, and these other heathens and nations. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, the Lord is racist, man. The Lord is racist. He's coming back for his people. He died for his people when he died. You know what I mean? Because he was the main atonement for our sins. You know, and like I said, man, a lot of people lack the knowledge of the scriptures because they don't read the scriptures. They say that this is a white man Bible, this and that, and they ain't doing nothing but condemning themselves. You know, Hosea, here, I'll get that too. Hosea 4:6 says, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children." You know what I mean? So like I said, man, the Lord requires us to have this knowledge, man. The Lord requires division. The Lord is racist, man. The Lord does not love everybody. It's my last scripture, man, and I'm going to go ahead and close whatever, you know. And again, like I said, hopefully thus far I've been edified, or edified you. It says Romans 9:13, "As it is written." Where is it written at? It's written in Malachi 1:4, you know, because another thing that Christians do not understand or believe is that the New Testament coincides or corresponds or links up with the New Testament, you know. So again, like I said, let's do it without further ado. Romans 9:13, "As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God? God forbid." Meaning there is no unrighteousness. And here's verse 15. "For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So, like I said, man, you know, the Lord, he loves his people. That's the main reason why he sent his son to save us and to die for us, because he was vexed, angry with the things that he commanded us to do, and we did not follow them. Therefore, hence why we went into slavery. You know? So again, man, y'all stop saying this racism and this and that. Y'all need to learn it yourselves, man. Separate yourself from the devil, man. This so-called white man, yo. You know what I mean? You ain't got to answer to this, man. So-called black man, Latino, you know what I'm saying? Hispanics, Native Americans, Seminole Indians. Y'all are God's chosen people. Above all the faces of above all the nations of the earth, basically. You know, above all the people of the earth. You know. But with that, man, you know, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rakah Kodash. Shalom.